Welcome back viewers. In this video we will be taking a quick look at the LXDE desktop that was installed in the earlier video. So this is the greeter screen of the MX Linux 21.3. At the top you have got the session chooser, so you can choose the LXDE session and then you have to input your password and get logged into the LXDE desktop. So this is the LXDE desktop of MX Linux 21.3. First, let us try to change the display. Let us try to increase the display resolution. There are a lot many tools because the monitor settings is there. This is the monitor settings for the LXDE desktop. So you put it in the auto and you apply. Let us see if the resolution can change. I don't think the resolution is changing. Anyway, we can keep it at auto, or we do a logout and login again. So maybe with automatic resolution the desktop resolution will increase. Let us see. No. So this is the only negative or the con of this MX Linux. In virtual machine it will not change the resolution, but in bare metal installation it will definitely change the resolution as per the needs of the user. So we don't have any option but to continue, and here also you can see the wallpaper issue is there. In the budget desktop there was a wallpaper issue, same the wallpaper issue is there in LXDE desktop also. So let us see if we can change the wallpaper. You have to open the Alex where it is, the Alex appearance application we'll have to use to change the, where it is the Alex appearance app, we'll have to search. Let me, we'll have to search there. Yes, customize look and feel. Let us try to open the wallpaper. No, wallpaper is in Alex terminal on Alex appearance only. So we'll have to Alex appearance. Where is the widgets? Is not supported. Window borders. Themes are there. Okay. Fonts. I think the wallpaper is not there. So what we can do, maybe we should use the MX tools to do the job, because without the wallpaper it will not look good. I require the wallpaper. Which app can be used? Video. Yes, here it is. I found it. So what you have to do is you have to just right click in the desktop preferences. The wallpaper is there. So right now no wallpaper is selected by default. We'll have to check for the wallpaper folder. We can go pictures, nothing is there. User, let us go in the user folder. User share should be here in the share wall. Yes, wallpapers. Yes. So now we will install this angles wallpaper. Let us see what happens. Yes, so the wallpaper is now applied. You can see it here. So what we will do is let us review all the wallpapers. So you can see here the wallpaper looks good. It is working. There is no issue in the wallpaper scaling also. Now let us try to check out the different wallpapers. So I have, yes, this wallpaper also looks very nice. We can check a few wallpapers. Ceiling, yes, ceiling wallpaper should look good. This is also nice looking wallpaper. Okay, now MX dots. We'll check something good. Yeah, no, cathedral, tulip, no. Spring, yes, spring one should look good. Yes, this is also very nice looking wallpaper, very warm colors. MX spotlight. This should also look very minimal and very good looking. Yes, this is also nice looking wallpaper. Material infinity black. So we will apply this. This also looks very nice, decent one. Flowers. This one also looks very nice. Yes, definitely it looks very nice. Then you got this ice one. Yes, ice should also look nice. Yes, this is also nice looking wallpaper. So there are plenty of nice looking wallpapers. You can download more if you wish. You can also install the Variety app. So Variety is a wallpaper app. So you have to configure the Variety app. Then it will fetch the wallpapers from different wallpaper services like Bing and other wallpaper services, and then it can display the wallpapers, new wallpapers at intervals prescribed or configured by you. So you can install Variety. It will work in LXDE also. Then let me check. We will do another just one more wallpaper, and that then we will check other things. So this is also good looking. So what I will do is now I will keep one wallpaper. So we will keep this wallpaper, and now let us go and check other things. Desktop icons, you can show the desktop icons, or you cannot, or you prefer not to show the desktop icons by ticking or unticking this. So you can show documents, trash can if required. You can show the documents also. The documents folder will appear here. You can show connected volumes here. So as in any standard desktop, this is all possible in LXDE also. So now I will close this. Now what we will do is on the desktop you can see the trash can, the document folder is there, the FAQs, this is MX Linux FAQs, and the MX Linux user manual is there. On the top right, the Conky is there. Conky is looking fantastic in the LXDE desktop also. At the bottom, this is the LX panel, and you can configure this panel. It is 100% configurable. You can put this panel anywhere on the desktop to any edge of the desktop, and you can configure it. You can configure the launchers, you can configure the different services here. So this is the application menu of the LXDE desktop. What is this? This is the file manager of the LXDE desktop. You can check. So this is the PCman FM. This is the PCman file manager 1.3.2. So this is the default file manager for the LXDE desktop. Now I will close this. It looks very much like Windows only. So Windows users will be very much comfortable using the LXDE desktop. Then what is this? It is a web browser. So it's Mozilla Firefox. So the version is MX Linux 1 version. So it is made for the MX Linux only. And the version of the Firefox is 108.0.2. So this version has been adapted for the MX Linux. So updates for the Firefox browser will come through the MX Linux update manager. So you need not do separate updates for the Firefox browser. Now let us change. What is this? This is to iconify all the left click to iconify all windows. So you can minimize, maximize the windows from using this icon, and you can do panel settings. You can create new panels. You can add and remove panel items, minimize all windows settings from here, remove, minimize all windows from the panel. Let us check out the panel settings. So this is the panel settings. So you can position the panel at bottom, top, left, right, alignment, left, center, right. So let us try to position the panel at the top. So I will just select the top option, and immediately the panel goes to the top. You can have it at the right side also, so the panel will appear here. You have to do certain adjustments because the conky is there. So on the left also you will have to do certain arrangements for the size. So once you do the configuration for size, it will be normal. So I will make the panel go back to the bottom where it was by default, and this is the alignment. So you can do all the configurations, width, height, icon size from here. In the appearance section, you can make the panel appear in sync with the background. So the panel appearance will change according to the system theme selected. So I will just select the system theme background, so it will sync and be looking similar to the system theme that is applied. So now the panel has changed to white color. You can see it here, and it is more readable. Earlier it was very dark black. Now you can select the different panel applets that can be shown on the panel. So different things are there. CPU usage monitor is also there, so you can add the CPU usage monitor. The different plugins are there to be installed in the CPU usage monitor. So let us use the CPU usage monitor. I think this, it will appear here or here. Let us see where it appears. So if you click here, no, it should come, or we just remove it. You can see it here. It has been removed from the rightmost side of the panel. So like this, you can add the applets, remove the applets from the panel. And in the advanced setting, you can set the preferred applications. For example, file manager. For file manager, the disk usage analyzer is the preferred application, and terminal emulator is XFCE terminal. Okay, so you can change. Yes, let me just do the panel setting. You can change the terminal from XFCE terminal, and you can do it LX terminal also. Let me check if I can do LX terminal. Let us see if it opens the LX terminal. And this is the workspace switcher. So there are two workspaces to work on, desktop 1, desktop 2. There are some updates available here. You can see it here. There is an upgrade. So if you want, you can do the upgrade. I will not do it because we have done this. The upgrade works perfectly in the Gnome boxes, not Gnome boxes, Gnome desktop, and it was working in the Budgie desktop also. So it is definitely going to work here also. So every time I will not do 377 MB of update. And you can see the CPU monitor is working. You can see the green, the waveform is there. So the CPU monitor is definitely working. You got this simple volume control. What is this? This is the removable device manager. What is this? This is the network manager. You got the calendar and date time function. This is the screen log application. Just a moment. So the screen lock, maybe the screen lock is broken, but the battery icon should work. No, what is the problem? So I think this battery icon, it is battery. No, it is screen lock only. So the screen lock, I think it is not broken. It is not working, and this is the power manager. So you can lock screen, log out, cancel, switch user, hibernate, suspend, reboot, and shut down. So what we can do is, let us try to lock the screens. Let us see what happens. So the screen is locked and we return to the greeter, and you can see here the session user is there at the top. So we will not be able to access the session manager because we have locked our screen. So to enter that, we will have to log out. So log out is right now not possible because the screen is locked. So first we will have to enter back into the desktop, and then from here you can do a separate logout to go back to the session manager. Now we have checked all the panel, also we have checked the desktop, the panel settings we have checked. Now let us check out the different accessories, the applications available as accessories. So you can find here, you will find a mix of LX applications as well as the MX Linux applications. So you can see here some of the applications are most of the applications are from the MX Linux only. Let us try the screenshot. Okay, so here you can choose the entire screen, active window, select the region of the screen for the screenshot. So it is we can say configurable. You can choose the region to capture. So it is advanced screenshot taker. Now let us check other. Okay, so now you can save the screenshot. Okay, and the screenshot will be saved in the pictures. Okay, now let us go ahead. The password keys is there. This is all applications are from the MX Linux only. I think this mousepad is from the LXDE Desktop. Calculator is also there from the MX Linux only. Conky Manager is MX Linux. GTK hash is probably from the MX Linux only. Text info is from the LXD. So this is the viewer for the text info document. And so text documents can be opened with the text info. X archiver maybe is from the LXD desktop. Now let us go over to the games. So these all games were there in the MX Linux only. So whenever you install any desktop, this all four applications get installed. So we saw this installed in the Gnome desktop also and the Budgie desktop also. So maybe this four games application will install every time you install any desktop other than the flagship desktop in the MX Linux. Now in the graphics section, you can see it here. The G thumb was there. Image Magic is from the I think it is from the LXD desktop, because G thumb was there. I have seen lazy paint was also there in the MX Linux. So most probably this image magic is from the LXDE desktop. In the internet, you can see the transmission is getting installed by default. So in all the non-flagship desktops, you can see whenever we install the desktop using the MX package installer, the transmission torrent downloader is getting installed. In MX tools, these are all the MX tools. So I will not go in detail. We already know all the tools. We have checked out all the tools. In office section, now let us check. So this Foliate ebook manager is there. LibreOffice suite is there. Orange Global Time, Orange Calendar, PDF Arranger, and QPDF all were in the MX Linux flagship desktops also. And now most of these applications I think are from the yes, all these applications are from the LXD desktop. All this Xfresh, XVidTune, X Window Snapshot, X Eyes, and XU, XEdit, X Console, X Clock, X Digital. All these are the LXD applications. At Telnet, top is there. Let us see the top. So you will see the system resources being used in the top. So top is connected with HTOP and GTOP. So it is showing the system performance. You can see here the load averages, the uptime, the users connected to the system, task 180, total task 1 is running, 181 are sleeping. Just 1% of CPU usage is there. You can see very light CPU usage, and system is using just around 200 MBs only. Zero swap usage is there. 200 to 300 MB of RAM is being used. It is very light. LXDE is one of the lightest desktop. You can see CPU usage is now just below 2%. Memory usage also, you can see just 4% of memory is being used out of the 2 GB. So it is very light. So just 200 MB of memory usage is there. So now I will close this. We will go ahead. What is DC? So it is a terminal. Let us check. This is XFC4 terminal. So this some applications are from the XFC, because we have used the XFC as the base. So the XFC ISO was installed. So we had a XFC desktop, and from within the XFC desktop, we use the MX package installer to install this desktop. So we have got standard MX tools with XFC applications and tool, and over and above these two, we have got the LXDE applications and tool installed. So lot of tools and applications are now installed. And if you want to reduce this, you have to just uninstall the XFC desktop after the LXDE desktop is done. Once you have done the installation of LXDE desktop, you can remove the XFC desktop. So it will reduce all these packages that are installed. You can see a lot of packages are there. Let us try to open the eyes. So this is the eyes. It will follow the mouse. You can see it here. Okay. In sound and video, you can see here the VLC media player is there, the Clementine is there, and in addition to this, the LX music simple music player is there. So this has been added over and above the MX Linux default players. In system tools, you can see lot of tools are there. I will not go in details of every application, because it is just boring doing the same thing again and again. Let us try and see the disk usage analyzer, how much disk space has been used. So you can see here just 3 GB of the root partition is being used. So it is very light on the system resources. Just 200 MB of RAM usage, and around 3 GB of the root partition is being used by the system. It is very light. And in universal access, you have got onboard keyboard. So it is a on-screen keyboard. Now let us try the stop. What the stop shows? Stop is showing little more memory, 499 MB. But top was showing just 200 MB of RAM usage. 499 is also light, but not that light. So it is showing little of the mark memory usage. So we will go with the top. Top was showing accurate RAM usage. So this is not that accurate. So this desktop is very much usable. It is very light. You can see there is no lag in the usage. Now let us try to open 3-4 applications. Let us see what happens. Does the system lag or what? Let us see. I will open at least 4 applications. So system should not lag, and then we will try to switch over between the applications. Let us see what happens. Now we will try to change between the applications. You can see here. So system is definitely not lagging. It is very much usable desktop. So I will now close all the applications that I have just opened. So system is not lagging. It is working perfectly. So there are two task managers also, different task. I think one is XFC task manager. The other one, let me see. Yes, this is the LX task. So LX task is showing the memory usage as 511. So this is also on the higher side. CPU usage is almost zero. It is showing. In earlier the GTOP and STOP, it was showing around 2% CPU usage, but this is showing zero CPU usage most of the times. Let me check anything other things are pending. LX terminal we have seen. PC file manager also we have seen. System profile. This is all MX Linux applications. Hash config. Okay. Now in the internet section, you can see the MX viewer is there, Thunderbird, GNOME PPP. So some of the GNOME applications are also getting installed by default. Along with the transmission, this GNOME PPP, this is a dial-up tool for the internet that has been added when we install the LXDE desktop. So I think that's it. We will stop the review here. So LXDE is a good choice for the MX users who want to have a very light system. You can use this desktop, and if your system is very ancient, so 8-year, 10-year-old systems, you can use LXDE desktop, or XFC also works fine for the 7-8 years old systems. But if you want even lighter system than XFC, you have to use this LXDE desktop, and it can be installed very easily using the MX package installer. You open the MX package installer, choose the desktop environment from the applications tab, popular applications, and then you can install this. So it is very easy, and you can configure it, and later on, once you install the LXDE desktop, you can uninstall the XFC desktop, or if you can use any ISO to install. So any standard flagship desktop ISO from MX Linux you have to first install, and then you have to open the MX package installer and then choose this desktop and install this. So it's very easy, and then you can remove the flagship desktop of MX Linux. For example, once the LXDE desktop is installed here, I can now uninstall the XFC desktop of MX Linux. So the system will become very much light, and you can use it very easily on older systems. So with this, now I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.